Yo, what's good? Stu here, Stu TV. I cover all things blockchain, metaverse, crypto, NFTs. I want to make opportunities in the space. It's coming at you with another crypto market overview, covering the latest and greatest things that's going on in the market. But let's get into it. So we can go ahead and click and just start off here. So just looking in the trading view, it's got the weekly chart up on Bitcoin. So Bitcoin definitely took a hit for this week. It's around the $58,000 range, 0.75 or 80, with just different predictions where we're going. People don't know if we're going lower, if we're going to be able to have an uptick up, and things might do a quick reversal. Just a lot to be determined in terms of like where we're at right now. But yeah, just had to close for the week. But let's get on to our first article. Bitcoin dips below 50K as investors flee risk asset. Ether posts its steepest single day plunge since May 2021. The crypto fear greed index flashed fear and fell to its lowest levels in a month. The CoinDesk 20 index dropped nearly by 20%. So we're going to read a couple of this article. Bitcoin extended its slump during the Asian trading hours on Monday, plunging below 50,000 before recovering to 51,000, still the lowest level since mid-February, as rising tensions in the Middle East, concerns about strength of the global economy ate into investors' confidence. The world's largest cryptocurrency fell for a fourth straight day, dropping to a low of 49,112. Data from TradingView, Ether shows the native token of Ethereum blockchain sank to a little as $1,060, the least since January 3rd. The CoinDesk, which tracks most of the liquidity in non-stable tokens. Ether dropped about 25%. We'll scroll a little bit down. The Bloodbath led over to $1 billion in liquidations in crypto futures markets, with Ether registering over $350 million in liquidated bets, a rare oddity. The panic selling Bitcoin in the overall crypto market has been triggered by a wider fall in the financial markets as greed and global recession and rising tensions in the Middle East had investors hitting the panic button. Japan's Nikkei, I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right, 225 index slumped 12.4%. The Stoics Euro 600 index fell more than 3%, and the micro futures on the S&P 500 lost 3.3%. This has led to the crypto fear index flashing fear reaches lowest levels since early July. As anticipation, investors pulled out $237.5 million from the U.S. spot and trading fund. So it just shows like a lot of things are happening, whether it's going on with Japan, with yen, in their currency, and then what's going over in parts of Europe, the job report. So there's a lot of different catalysts that's leading to this down in price, and it affects like current events. That's why it's very important to pay attention to what's going on over Asia, like different countries, El Salvador, how they interacting and adopting cryptocurrency, because you got to understand this is a global asset. So anything that happens globally is going to affect like different aspects of the price and how much depend on that news catalyst. So right now, in terms of the state of the economy, especially if you live in different places, a lot of those things are just up in the air for people as they go on, and that could just lead to a lot of drop in price, or they want to possibly sell off, be able to scoop some funds. People might be in situations, so you never know exactly what the angle or the pinpoint is, but it's a lot to pay attention to in this ever-growing market. Let's go over to our next article. We got crypto futures record $1 billion in liquidations as Bitcoin nosedives. Ether slumped since most 2021, so that's kind of similar to what we read in the last article, but we're going to skim through. Crypto track futures recorded over $1 billion in liquidations. Bloodbath was catalyzed by stronger Japanese yen and rumors of the market jump trading liquidating its crypto business. So I have heard a lot of rumors about the Japanese yen in terms of like that state of liquidation and what's going on economically over there. So it's a lot of different factors that kind of lead into that. But Japan has took a lot of the catalysts like yen and their whole financial economic system, especially if you get it free at 0% interest. The incentive is wise to be able to hold that particular asset when you got it. Could also just factor in the different sell-offs within the Japanese market and also affect that buying pressure. So there's a lot to kind of look in from that angle. And then it says over 275,000 individual traders were liquidated, and the largest liquidation order was on the crypto Huba BTC USD trade worth 27 million. This data shows that 80% of all traders were affected were long traders and those that bet on high prices. The liquidations came as BTC slid more than 11% in 24 hours. Long in that particular trade, a lot of liquidations just happened over this past so many hours. So liquidations can occur when an exchange forcibly closes a trader's leverage position due to partial or total loss of that trader's initial margin. It happens when a trader is unable to meet the margin requirements for a leverage position. That is, they don't have enough funds to keep the trade open. Crypto markets started to sell off amid geopolitical tensions in the Middle East and poor earnings by technology firms. The factors dampened artificial intelligence amongst investors and created a flight from risky assets. So the route worsened earlier on Monday. The token index posted a drop since 2011, but it'll be interesting moving forward. Are we going to go further down from here? Are we going to take another leg down? Are we going to kind of get a lot of people have said, oh, let's go below. We've already seen us test below 49,000. I don't know if we're going to go into this level right now. We're right around the 50s at the time of this video. So it'll be interesting to see just how everything moves forward. Let's go over to our next article. Bitcoin institutional adoption remains on track despite market turbulence. Aiming the battle of crypto market has received on Monday. Bernstein said Q3 for Bitcoin was heavily influenced by microeconomic factors and political developments. Overall, the Bitcoin and crypto market will likely trade off macro and electric cues for most of Q3 2024. The reports note that BTC experienced a significant correction over the week and continued a bloodbath on Monday, attributing to its fears in equity markets and a wider economic concerns rather than crypto-specific issues. Despite the recent volatility, Bernstein remains optimistic about the Bitcoin's long-term prospects. We don't see any incremental negatives for crypto here. Bitcoin's institutional adoption, ETF, and wire bank approvals remain on track. The analysts flagged the U.S. presidential election as a short-term catalyst for the U.S. for the crypto markets. The analysts note that Bitcoin remains a Trump trade, with the crypto markets generally favoring Trump as a crypto-friendly candidate. The reports suggest that narrowing odds between Trump and Harris in a prediction have contributed to recent weaknesses in crypto and Bitcoin and crypto vice president and virtually tied 50 to 50-49. Let's scroll a little bit more down. Looking ahead, Bernstein anticipates that BTC and crypto markets will likely remain bound in the U.S. presidential elections, trade-off catalysts such as presidential debates and the final election income. The analysts suggest that the investors seeking exposure. However, they also note that the broader markets recover due to a Federal Reserve response, we would expect Bitcoin and crypto markets to follow. So just even with this, guys, even regardless of the recent dip and how further we could go down from here, overall the sentiment still looks bullish for like crypto, like the presidential election, how that's going to factor in. You can also just see with different Fed rates, if they're going to cut like interest rates for these companies, they could borrow so much X amount of money, be able to borrow against it, be able to buy in and have X amount of shares as Bitcoin, and then potentially use it as a strategic asset within their company. So it's a lot of catalysts to look forward to in the coming months to close out the year. So even though we're in a bloodbath now, it's actually expected to have these different type of bloodbaths because you have to have correction in the market. But just take this time to be able to accumulate, get into like whatever your favorite tokens, or just continue to DCA, or just hold, or just be able to like research or just be more familiar depending on what level you are in crypto, just watching this. But it's like different catalysts that's going to lead. So obviously just going on, just pay attention to what's going on now over on just like different countries, and then the S&P 500 going down. But you could expect like different parts of the market to go up as we have new catalysts, different things get more defined, how they're going to address Bitcoin, the cryptocurrency, tax situation. So all those different things could be pluses and catalysts for Bitcoin. But let's go over our altcoins for the week. Currently, we have Bitcoin at 54,685. We have Ethereum at 2479, BNB at 466, and Solana coming in at $132, XRP, Dogecoin, and Toncoin to wrap up the top 10. So we can see a couple other ones like Bitcoin Cash at $300 plus, $313. AVAX is at $19.87. Then we have Chainlink at $9 and Polkadot at $4.22. So it's just a lot as far as being able to get different ones at a discount if you're particularly interested in it. Want any tokens, make sure you DCA. This would be the time to really get them. Wanting to get a particular altcoin at a discount, well, this is a great opportunity to do that, or jump into your favorite meme coin or whatever play and be able to get different ones at a discount. But let's go over to our trending. Nero on ETH is one of our trending, so that token has really been popping off. That's one to pay attention to. It's up over 53% in the past 24 hours. So people that got in on that early, I know it ran up and jumped all the way to like 200 million. At the time of this recording, to my knowledge, I know it's on a recent pullback. So if you're interested in getting in, that's still early in terms of like relative for a meme coin, in terms of how much it has room and legs to grow. Not financial advice, but if you do decide to get in, just go in at your own risk and put the amount that you're comfortable with putting up. But also, that's a very strong narrative with the Doge and the Shiba Inu and the Tizen. So that's a very strong narrative that's bringing that whole community ecosystem together. Then we have Ondu. I don't know if I'm pronouncing that right. We have Sodius AI Tech, Gian the Cat. So that's another like meme token that's been getting a lot of traction. You have Toncoin, Solana, Mocha Coin, Bitcoin, Caspa. So there's a lot of just trending ones, some of the same familiar ones to be able to look at. And then we can also just look at our largest gainers. So with our largest gainers, we have Maxi, we have Nero on ETH, we have Gifto, Tribe, Quill, Gamer Arena, Land Wolf. So just a lot of different meme coins that are familiar. Pi, if I'm pronouncing that right, and the ETH, Mr. Giggles. Let's look at some of our losers for today. Matrix Fire, Insure DeFi, never really heard of that one. They have Meta Monopoly, and then they have another off Nero that's not particularly on Ethereum, MMX, Blocks, Undead Games, Data Ownership Protocol. So a lot of these different ones. Congratulations if you're in this, but it's a lot to be able to pay attention to within these altcoins. But it's just opportunities within the market. A lot of things are just on a discount. So to decide if you DCA at your own cost, at your own risk in your investment, and make your own decisions. Let's go over to our last article. We're going to give a wrap up for today. So next cryptocurrency to explode, we have TRON, Casper, Network Unit. So let's actually scroll down. The altcoin market looks bullish as some coins try to bounce back. Investors need to stay alert during this consolidation phase. Could be a chance to ride a rising trend. So we have next cryptocurrencies to explode. Attention in the crypto market in the coming will go towards the altcoin and meme coin sectors, making the most out of the market scene. Hence, investors can capitalize on the moment to take a position on the upcoming plays like Play Doge, the new Doge meme coin that uses play to earn technology to create a gaming economy with real monetizable value. This post covers the details of its pre-sale. So let's get into TRON. TRON has experienced a modest 2.71% increase over the past month and a 3.28% rise over the past 24 hours. This reflects a neutral trend with a rise of 32.79. Currently trading around 12 cents. TRON is above its 200-day moving average. Despite the recent declines in this past week, TRON's 6-month performance slightly increased. This suggests, so it has. Furthermore, the number of transactions on the TRON network has surpassed 8.1 billion. This indicates a bullish trend and growing confidence among investors. Consequently, the surge positions TRON as a top performer in the crypto space, while suggesting it could reach 30 cents if positive momentum continues. So it just shows just the latest, the TRON report, a successful test above that resistance. And other news, a Web3 shopping platform is on the TRON blockchain. This innovative move promises to reshape our Argentina commuters' handle the transportation experiences. So a lot that's going on in TRON. I'm not as deep into TRON, looking over at that particular chain, but a lot of things they have mapped out, being able to have different platforms, interfaces, protocols be able to be built on there. It'll be one to be able to keep a lookout on and be paying attention if you're interested. eCash, formerly known as BCH, is a cryptocurrency created by the Bitcoin ABC team. It was a fork of Bitcoin Cash. It firstly uses Avalanche consensus protocol, which enhances security and provides almost instant transaction confirmations. So it just shows, moreover, the Avalanche protocol improves blockchain security, allows and also makes future networks upgrades easy, making eCash ready for future changes. Additionally, eCash supports staking, allowing users to participate in the consensus and earn rewards. The platform also lets businesses and developers create custom tokens called e-tokens for various applications. So even reading that's like very interesting. With eCash, chat is here is a new contact management feature allowing you to add any town poster or article to your contact list, and name existing contacts will replace their eCash addresses and improve loading. So actually that's very interesting, just being able to look at that. I can have some particular use cases for that myself. Currently eCash is trading at 0.00000, another zero maybe 3494, reflecting a 2.27 in 24 hours percentage and 30% in the past month. So furthermore, looking ahead, some analysts predict a bullish market by favorable regulatory trends, and providing if the market stays bullish, the average price of eCash could reach around $1.15 next year with a potential high of $1.50. So to be curious to see how eCash plays out. If they have like different contact features and different things they build in the application with Avalanche, I'll be curious to see how that plays out. I might look into that for some particular strategies myself, being able to look and just see exactly what's going on. We have Play Doge, the upcoming Shiba rival Inu. Play Doge is rapidly closing on 6 million in pre-sale funds. Play Doge has much to offer, including a soon play-to-earn mobile game with 90s nostalgia. It could replace Shiba Inu as the meme coin. Investors who have not yet noticed the smart money is moving into Play Doge pre-sales still have a chance to grab this token. So it's a new play to earn off like a Shiba narrative, like different Doge dogs. So a lot of people is just still playing off that narrative. A lot of people just in that community. So anytime you put Doge or be able to have a spin off of that, then a lot of people are going to be interested off gate. So we'll just see how that play to earn game plays out. Moreover, the given play to earn is already garnered, is unlikely that the price will stay at its current level for long. Play Doge is an exciting mobile game that will launch soon on Google Play and App Store. Unlike many games that bombard users with countless ads to push premium subscriptions, Play Doge offers a modern twist with the 90s highly addictive handheld classic featuring its own unique elements. In the game, players care for, train, and feed their virtual Shiba Inu pets with the added benefit of earning play while doing so. So we'll just see how people earn play, if they have any different reviews for the game, see the all aesthetics, how it looks on your phone, to be able to use case. If you downloaded some apps that you downloaded have many bugs they have to work through. So I imagine they have a Discord server or some type of Telegram, the people that can reach out if they have different problems interacting with the game. So it'll be interesting to see how that plays out. And then we also just have Casper Network, but just seeing people talk about it, mention bringing this network up. So this is one to pay attention to if you're also interested. And then they have Uncelled Leo as a INEX final ecosystem and unique features. A token with a different buyback system. The iFinex exchange uses at least 27% of its monthly revenue to repurchase Leo tokens from the open market. This helps maintain the token's value, unlike cryptocurrencies that reply also demand. So that's a different type of mechanism to be able to sustain liquidity and be able to provide liquidity to a token where it doesn't get too high or low, and having those buybacks in a certain aspect and manner. That'll be curious to just see how that plays out in that particular token as well. To round out, it says Leo has reached $5.76, rising steadily by 1.57% in the last day. Is now trading at 48.23% above its 200-day moving average of $3.85. And looking ahead, Leo shows promise due to its positive regulatory trends, growing utility of the blockchain technologies. It can reach as high as $7.80, supported by promising developments, favorable market conditions, and increased crypto adoption. The average price is expected to be around $6.40 with minor fluctuations. So we'll just see exactly how all these different cryptocurrencies play out. If you want to get involved, you can be able to check those out. But that's the market overview wrap up for today, guys. Make sure you like, subscribe, comment. Make sure you share the video. Stay tuned for all the videos I'm going to drop, and I'll see you in the next one.